Hi guys, this is Nu-Trix the Synth Guy, Summer Edition. Today I'm in my backyard actually playing around with the new Rubik's 22, and my problem I had the last time I tried it, it works correctly, but when I use this connector for the iPad, it gives me the information of the accessory doesn't have the power to work with the iPad. So then it means that you need to power off this using something else. So you need that the external box you're connecting to your iPad connector. This is usually called the camera connector or the camera adapter. You would need, in this case, to power up this, the external box. I went out and I bought the Lightning to USB3 Camera Adapter, and I'm gonna open it up, test it out. This has a little difference compared to this one. First of all, it's a USB 3, so it should be faster. But on top of that, wait a sec. On top of that, this one has a Lightning connector. So you can actually connect this to the power supply, and in theory, you should be able to power your iPad plus the device you're using, if everything goes well. So let's actually try that. If I connect this to the back here, it will not say anything. If I connect the USB of the, actually say, oh, I need to update. Oh, there's an update, okay. That's kind of weird. Well, okay, I'm updating for the USB camera adapter, so you might have to do that too. I updated the Lightning to USB 3 camera adapter, and now I will actually test it out. So if I connect this directly into it, so I'm going to connect the Rubik's right into it, I should get a message saying not enough power. I'm going to take it out, plug it back in. I just have no reaction at all. If I give some power to this little box here, some power here, have power here, power here. Do I see it here? If I go into, let's say, I'm gonna go and just load a synth. So I have a synthesizer that plays. So I'm gonna go, I don't know, iMonopoly. I'm gonna turn on the circuit. Circuit output, MIDI output is connected into the MIDI input of this one. So now if I go into a synth mode and I press, okay, you can see that you have stuff happening here. So it's actually working, okay? It's actually playing something. It works. So the MIDI goes into this, but now it means that this is the power for this. So now the logic, I'm gonna turn this off, okay? Let's turn this off. Let's unhook the power of this one, so there's no power for the Rubik's. If you look at the back of this, there is a Lightning connector. So I will take power off a cable that you all have for your iPhone or iPad, and I'm going to connect that right into this. So it means that now this is going to power the iPad, maybe this one. So I'm going to connect it back and see how this works now. Do I have power for anything? This is not powering on at all. Oh, if I switch to the power source, saying it comes from the USB, source USB instead of source power, now it's powered by this connector here. So the power going into this, if I look at the top, it's actually also powering up the iPad. So I will not lose power using the iPad, and it's powering up the roll-in interface. So, and if I go back to does it work? I'm going to go back to synth. I'm going to load the iMonopoly, and I'm just going to press air, and it works. So I've got these notes playing. So this is basically a setup that works. Now, it means that it's mobile because this, and that, in this case, works on batteries. Well, actually no, because the cable I have here is connected to the power supply or the electrical outlet I have. Yes, in my backyard I have one. But if I move away from the backyard in a place where I don't have electricity, how does it work then? Well, let's try something. I'm gonna, again, turn it off, turn off the app, turn off this, unconnect, and I'm gonna disconnect. Now I'm gonna connect the battery, and I'm gonna use the cable for the iPhone or iPad, and I'm gonna connect lightning in the back. I'm gonna turn the battery on, and I'm gonna connect the battery to this, the iPad. I'm gonna turn on the power source. Is it enough? It's not enough. So I don't have enough power coming off the battery to provide power for the iPad and the Rubik. So my guess is that this one is not powerful enough. You might have a battery that is more capable of this than this one. This is a it's 5 volt, 800 milliamp. The capacity is 2200 milliamp. So it's not that bad actually. So it means that, oh, no. So I guess probably with another battery it could be possible, but because you know that if enough energy goes through the adapter, it will power the two of them. We know because when you connect to the power of the wall, it actually works. So if you have the battery that provides enough power, it should work. I went back inside and actually have this Pocket Juice battery charger, you know, for iPad and iPhone and Android and all that stuff. And this actually is a 6,000 milliamp power capacity in this one. So I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna reconnect the output of this. I'm gonna have to be quick because there's a thunder sound coming out. So I'm going to connect this right into this, plug into the iPad, and like it was earlier, so this is connecting to this little thing, so I've got power going to this, the adapter goes into the roll-in interface and goes into the iPad, and I'm going to turn on the power source as being the USB. So do I have electricity? I do have electricity, so I've got power here, and to double check that it works, if I press here, I have stuff playing. So the MIDI is being sent to the right place. So this actually really works. So what you have here is a very portable setup where you have your interface powered by the battery. Again, you need the power. In this case, I know that I've got 6,000 milliamp. I don't know how long this would last though. So it's going to be another test to try it out, just make it run to see how long it lasts. And at the same time, it's powering the iPad also. So really cool little setup. So if you want to use external, accessories, USB accessories with the iPad, and they need power, this will not work unless it's very limited in the amount of power it needs, or no power at all. And if you need power, well, you would need something like this one, which this one has a power input. And at the top of that, it's a USB 3, so it will be faster. It's not a big deal with sound and audio and MIDI. But this could be interesting in copying files from a camera, for example. That's why these are built. They're called Camera Adaptor. So that's it. I hope this actually clears up the logic or the little test on how to do this for a mobile setup. And see you soon. Cheers.